Probably, and from my investigation, the uh, Intel is not technology companies. They are the building construction companies. Intel is not and US's and the technology side company. They are something like a building construction industries company. Why I'm saying that they are always and the semiconductor manufacturing technology. The key issue is on the chemistry and physical technologies. But something like TSMC, Samsung, and Intel, out of those companies using some of the and building construction technologies, something like and structure. So there are mechanical design and mechanical and manufacturing, not and something like electron manufacturing and the chemical manufacturing. Because the Intel is just and building construction company, SMS like TSMC, but the something like a TSMC and they are using the SMS and the Intel technologies, TSMC, but the TSMC is doing more well, how they and TSMC reach the more and more than and Intel, because US do not holding the screen companies technology. Screen companies technology only China hold. Who is the and screen technologies master? Tenma, IBO, and Tenma, IBO, and BOE. If the Intel company only and working alone, the Intel will lose and $100 billion 1 year, because and out of the behind the TSMC must exist Taiwan's and screen technologies. Who is Taiwan's technologies master? AUO is the behind the TSMC's and supporter. Probably and the AUO is the TSMC's and master. But the AUO definitely and using some of the screen technology to help in the improving the same nano size of the and most transistors and power consumption and the noise reduction and technology. Why the screen technology is the key of the semiconductor and manufacturing processes, because the out of the noise and out of the small size of the screen technology and showing the sharpness of the picture and the sharpness of the cameras and taking photo. But probably from this movement, who holding the world's most advanced and semiconductor technology? Who? Probably Japan. Japan holding the world's most and advanced technologies. In apparently the Intel and before 2 weeks and just came to the Sharp Kamiyama and investigated the hidden and the water temple issue, but I guarantee the Intel's employee 100% catched by the LDP's military, and the Intel and the investigation team cannot and leave the Japan forever. They will be buried in the Sharp Kamiyama factories, because and probably and I also under arrest and LDP's military and probably maybe the half years after, also the 1 years after, I read and under arrest by the LDP's and military, because I know in the Intel is just building construction and students. The Intel do not holding the any of the something like chemical and physical related the technologies. The the most and advanced and semiconductor technologies is showing the display technology, screen technologies, because I know in the screen technologies, probably, and I am the teacher of the Intel company. I probably and along me and I can defect easily and Intel a lot of the and 200 and invested and the Intel company suddenly the Intel is just and the building construction. They are not and written the Joel and he's and just and Joel's and Intel just and Joel's and the char of the Joel and probably and the Intel name of the and all and elementary schools. My elementary schools the Banghogger, Fanghaojie. Fanghaojie's English name is the Intel, but Fanghaojie he just and shoes of the Apple. Who is Apple? Li Xingguo. Who is Li Xingguo? The Black Rocks. The Apple's builder. His name is the Xingguo, and the Intel is just and playing gamer of the Black Apple company, and the probably the Apple company will suddenly and destroy the and Intel's and business, because the Apple is holding the most advanced and screen technologies, and not only the screen technology, they are the Apple only the holding the most and the power consumption most efficient technologies. The Intel just and playing gamer and he and Intel even if the who have ability to holding the and Apple's shoes, the Li Xingguo's shoes, because the Intel is just and the junkie just the junkie of the semiconductor industries. But who is the theoretical master? Probably Wolf. Wolf is the behind the Intel. My name is the Wolf, and I am the theoretical Wolf. Wolf Speed is the probably, and the Wolf Speed is the killer of the Japanese the LDP semiconductor industry suddenly. Why I'm saying that the SiC because the current the SI and most FETs and the power consumption probably, and if hypothesis the 100, but the SiC and most FET can reach the and the electron movement can reach the more than and 200 times of most FETs. So the SiC the warp speed is the most and dangerous core, and warp speed is the theoretical Heavenly Father's core. Heavenly Father's and most advanced weapon and most dangerous weapon. The warp speed will and suddenly and damaged and Apple business and suddenly damaged water temple business and suddenly and damaged all of the and Japan's screen technology and power analog power and semiconductor technology. Also destroyed Toyota's car industry, Japan's and car industries and technologies. Also the core of the Apple is the sharp, and the sharp probably the if the wolf rebounding from the and death, the sharp will be and coming to death, and the sharp and the core of the Joel will be burst. His and the brain will burst suddenly, because the warp speed is the key of the Heavenly Father's most and dangerous and advanced and semiconductor technology. So, if Intel and the value of the $100 billion, the the warp speed is future value may be reached $2 trillion, $2 trillion and market and value. $2 trillion is not something like a fake news and truly and because the SiC is the semiconductors and the shell and the most and advanced material and the SI based on the SiC you can and construct any shape of the semiconductor structure you can and rearrange the and the molecule of the SiC if the same LTPS and between the and sharp and wolf probably the wolf is reached 200 times more and greater than more and smaller power consumption than and sharp and TSMC. TSMC and Samsung is just and something like a fake company. They are and just protecting the and sharps and most advanced and research behind the Kamiyama mountain. So, and the Intel and the employee and 100% the catched by the and LDP's military. But who is then the key of the rebounding Intel company? Who? Everybody's know current moment. China is the key of the Intel companies rebounding, and China is the key of the global founders rebounding the most and important key. Why I'm saying that? China holding same and technology and with the and sharp. Probably the and the UKEL and the OLED something like OLED micro LED. It is not any end meaning. Probably the most and advanced screen technologies probably and the LCD technology, not and AMOLED and because the AMOLED the and the OLED something like the and the lifetime is the very and short. The in when buying the and AMOLED and the screen is very similar shape, but you know the AMOLED technology they are the harm people's eye using some of the see the AMOLED and the screen. Everybody knowing some the eye is the something like very and easily too tired, but the LCD technology is the most and helpful the human's eye and most and advanced technologies they are help against the humans and skin and face colors because the AMOLED technology and they are generating some of the a small wave against the human face. The OLED, you know the OLEDs they are something like and small size and LEDs and the small waves they are directly and generating some kind of the lighting wave. The wave and directly and attack the human's face and human's body. But the LCD technologies they are using the backlight technologies. But the backlight technologies and they are just using the you can and separate the and LCD screens and OLED screens. The LCD screens just and edge side and how can I say they are the shaping like the together the center areas. So the LED is not directed against the humans eyes, humans and faces. They are only the and they are the light against the and the light guiders, something like. So the human's face is just and avoiding the LED, the wave generator. So in that way, the LCD technology is more help for human's eyes. Uh, because the LCD technology is using some of the molecular of the LCD and control and shut down and open the window and shut down the window, something like this kind of the movement. But the OLED is something like the light tore. OLED is something like a light tore. They are the directly and sunshine against the human's eyes. Apparently, and OLED is beautiful, but the inner side they are harm and they are probably causing the humans and cancer and humans and tumor. The OLED is very harmful technologies in screen areas. But why the and the Chinese screen maker cannot and generating the OLED technology? Because they knows that the OLED is harmful technology against the human body. In that reason, and the like a TEMA, also the BOE, also the big IBO, they are only and generating the LCD technologies because the LCD technology is more helpful for human, more and helpful and human's eyes. So the Apple apparently beautiful, but the OLED can something like the LED technology. If they can just the sunshine, the LED just flashing technologies. If the OLED just changed and frequency, the the OLED screen just becoming the and X-ray, something like see the and humans and inner sides and bone and the inner sides organs will be and detected by the and OLEDs and Apple screens. Something like OLED, Apple screen can watch your and organs and position, organs health, and also the inner the underwear. The Apples and the screen can and detect what the inner underwear. Also, the most and dangerous and the light is the gamma lights. The gamma lights and can causing the and tumor and can causing the cancer. So the OLED, if they reach the and the same frequency with the gamma frequency, something like a wave and frequency, the human will be and getting the and tumor on brain and tumor on cancer. The organs will be and getting the something like this is the pain. This place will be causing the tumor and cancer will be happening on OLEDs and frequency adjusted technologies. But something like gamma and lights and X-ray lights cannot seen by human eyes. So even if the screen off, the Apple company may using the frequency adjusted technology, where emission your against your body to something like and cancer, something like the tumor will be happening on your organ, also your body. Just remember that the Apple is the theoretical block Apple. The LCD technology is the most safety and the screen technology. No other way to place the LCD technologies. So the key is the resurrection of the and the Intel depend side of the Chinese and the screen maker like the BOE, like a TEMA, like a IBO, like a GN all of those and screen company were hoping the and Global Foundry and the Intel were rebounding from the and death. If no cooperation, the Chinese company, the US and hardware industry was suddenly and destroyed by the Black Apple's Kunsan parties and US military companies.